Welcome. It's a sunny Monday here live in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. And I'm bringing to you the newspaper review for today, the 29th day of September 2025. I am Achamanze Prosper, and I have here with me a beautiful political analyst, Miss Cynthia. Miss Cynthia, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, thank you, ma'am. Miss Cynthia, you know that feeling that comes with coming to work on a Monday morning, and that feeling you have, the Sunday evening. So how were you feeling yesterday when you remember you had to come to work today?
I mean, I felt the same way everybody will. I mean, Monday is the worst for everybody because that moment, those weekends, you have enjoyed and had fun and all that. Now you have to be serious with life. So, and I'm happy I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, so. You know that we have to be here today, being Monday. We also have to be here every day because we have to give our viewers the newspaper review every day. Because if we don't, who will?
Nobody.
So, over to the newspapers we have today. And the first on our list is the This Day newspaper. Federal government wades into Dangote Pegasan dispute as union begins strike action. Oil workers direct shutdown of gas, crude supply to refinery. Refineries management says Pegasan's action lawless. That to be seen in page 6. FG rubbishes international claims of religious genocide in Nigeria. Idris says over 13,543 terrorists, criminals neutralized. Discloses 10,000 hostages rescued. That to be seen in page 7. Ghana. Nigerians now know the difference after Buhari Tinubu wants Jonathan back. Ex-president will contest 2027 poll in PDP. Niger PDP elects new officials. Cynthia, we can see that the federal government has come into this dispute between Pegasan and Dangote as Pegasan started a nationwide strike today, being the 29th day of September. So, Miss Cynthia, what do you think could be the issue or the reason behind the strike, ma'am?
The rift between Dangote and Pegasan started when he sacked 800 Nigerians because they joined the union. And this is very bad. Not only did he sack 800 people that joined the union, he employed 2,000 Indians. Indians, they're not even the citizens of this country. And we're all crying that there is unemployment in Nigeria. And I feel like now that Pegasan are on strike, it will affect the masses. It will affect everybody. It will affect everything because fuel is the most important thing. Once there is high cost of fuel, everything will rise. Both food or in the office, because everybody uses it. It's not as if we do have 24/7 lights in this country. So I feel like they should sort it out because the federal government has intervened and they are trying to make sure they sort it out because this will affect everybody. Now, even to come to work, the price is so big. It's plenty. It's too much. It's expensive. So I feel like they should sort it out because it will affect everybody.
Okay, Ms. Cynthia, the Minister for Labour and Employment has issued a statement that Dangote and Pegasan and other trade unions that are involved in this issue will be having a meeting today to see what they can do to curb this strike so that it doesn't affect much in this country. So thank you, Ms. Cynthia, on that analysis. Over to the next newspaper, the Vanguard. INEC disclosed details of selection process for Yakubu's successor. Serap asks Tinubu. That to be seen in page 10. Jonathan will contest return to Asarok in 2027 on PDP's ticket. Jerry Ghana says. That to be seen in page 13. Nigeria suffering, bleeding at 65. Ralph Obioha says. That to be seen in page 14. Toxic harvest. Hazardous pesticides harm food production exports. Expert says. That to be seen in page 19. Federal government wades into Dangote Pegasan's face-off. That to be seen in page 5. No genocide against Christians in Nigeria, FG says. That to be seen in page 8. Editors to security agencies. Stop misusing cybercrime act against journalists. That will be seen in page 8. Custom commences one-stop shop cargo clearance. That will be seen in page 9. All right, Miss Cynthia, we saw Ralph Obioha make a statement. As you know, Nigeria will be turning 65 by next tomorrow, being the 1st of October 2025. So he made a statement where he said Nigeria is suffering, bleeding at 65. So what's your take on that?
Whatever he said is right, because we are bleeding. We as a nation, we are bleeding. The citizens, we are suffering. At the end of the day, the country is not even getting better. Unemployed youths, lack of infrastructure, lack of medical facilities. Everything in this country is just zero. And terrorism is still at its peak. People are dying every day. Look at what is happening in Benue, the food basket of the nation. If anything should happen to that particular state, we as a country, we are in trouble, because they are the ones that mostly produce food. And now everybody will be scared to even go there to farm or something because of the whole Fulani terrorizing them. It is not okay. The government should do something. We are turning 65. What are we turning 65 for? What have we achieved as a nation? Nothing. I just feel like we have not achieved anything. We are still just the same Nigeria that everybody knows. Nothing.
You know, like Ralph, like one of Ralph Obioha's statements, he said that in Nigeria currently, that with Nigeria we are not practicing democracy, because you know he made reference to the June 12th where Abiola and his wife were buried in cold blood, and he said that this country, like, we are not practicing democracy at all, because if you look at it, people just come into government through the back door allegedly, and we see every day like people lose their jobs, inflation, hike in price of food and other things. We just pray that, like, as the team of this year's independence says, like, let's come together and rebuild a nation. We just pray that our leaders will allow us, all of us, will come together and rebuild this nation. Thank you very much, Ms. Cynthia, on that analysis. And over to the next newspaper, The Guardian. Otedola asks FG to release subsidy panel report on mask real beneficiaries. That to be seen in page 26. Nigeria risks 14.7 billion daily loss. Fuel crisis as Dangote, Pegasan risks deepens. That to be seen in page 5. Insecurity. ADC says Tinubu unqualified to seek UNSE seat. That to be seen in page 3. FG orders urge unity, shared responsibility at 65th Independence Service. That to be seen in page 3. Osun PDP queries FG, demands detail of LG's released funds. That to be seen in page 8. Resident doctors issue FG 30 days ultimatum over unmet demands. That to be seen in page 9. World Heart Day. Cardiovascular disease burden worsens and amid shortage of specialists. That to be seen in page 5. Punishing suicide attempts undermines mental health reform. That to be seen in page 9. Bandits kill 10. Kidnap several in Kwara State. That to be seen in page 45. All right, Miss Cynthia, we can see the resident doctors again giving the FG a 30-day ultimatum to meet their demands, or else they will disrupt the medical and health services in this country. So what's your take on this, ma'am?
The resident doctor gave them rules of the state out rules that to enable them to end the strike, and that is to reinstate the 5 doctors at the Federal Teaching Hospital, Lokoja, and they should also increase their salary, and also they reduce the working hours for them, because how a doctor be taking up to 1,000 patients, it does not make sense. And why will you be working why will you be working too much and be earning low. It does not make sense. They will not naturally be happy that they are working, that they are even rendering service to the patient. And not only that, the doctors in Nigeria, and not only that, the doctors in Nigeria are not even acknowledged. They are not valued. Because if they are valued, they will be paid more. They will be paid. They are not even supposed to go on strike. And let me tell you, if they are going on this strike, it's affecting people that are seriously ill. Yes. Because they will not even attend to them. And thereby, so many people lose their life because of what is happening now. And at the end of the day, it's the government's fault, because they are putting the citizens in danger. Anything that happens in this country will affect the masses, and that's how it was.
Okay. Also, we saw the resident doctors telling the federal government that he should make a big budget for the health sector come 2026, whereas the health sector gets to be funded very well, and different health facilities and health equipment will be provided to hospitals, and that also covers their payment, like we said, because in the 2024 Congress they had, and meeting they had with the federal government, there was an agreement of reviewing their salaries by 25% or 35%, and also there should be a pension budget for them, for the health sectors, like the doctors. There should be yes, for the workers there. That
it's so sad here in this country. We don't take the health sector serious, because why would they even be telling you, hey, put more budget, put more money on the health sector? Health is wealth. Without health, nobody will be able to function well. Nobody will be able to go about their daily activities. And if you go to hospital, if you are suffering from one sickness or the other, they will tell you that, hey, they don't have this equipment. The time that they will carry you to another hospital, you might have kicked the bucket, and it's so bad.
Oh yeah,
honestly, I feel like our government should do better.
Yes, the government should do better in the health sector and look well. Like, from 2026, the government should increase the budget for the health sector, so that doctors and health workers will be well budgeted for. And that's that on the newspaper review for today. We would like to get your opinion on these different headlines we have reviewed today. You can do that by putting them down in the comment section. And also, do remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe to our various social media handles. And I remain Achoamanze Prosper, and thank you